Stand.
You can be seated. Family and friends of the bride and groom, I'd like to welcome you all to this happy event, the union of Derek Winkle and Abby Patterson in marriage. Derek and Abby today come to this as a serious occasion. They approach it with a sense of reverence, but also with joy and happiness. The wedding gives public recognition to the private experience of their love. At a different level, we all can share it. We rejoice with them, and we support them. Our gathering is only to affirm a love and commitment that is already strong between these two people. It means so much to us. Marriage is a supreme sharing of experience and an adventure in the most intimate of human relationships. It's a joyous union between two people who have a deep love, admiration, and respect for one another. They see one another as friends, lovers, and partners standing together in an equal relationship with the goal of providing one another with energy and support to enable each other to grow and to engage in actions to support others. Derek and Abby want to thank you all for being a part of their lives and now celebrating today in the joining of their matrimony. They especially want to thank you for making your way here to Salem today.
Okay.
It's good.
What a protector.
And even though some people are not here physically, they're with us all the same. I'm personally very pleased to be speaking with you today, and I'm honored to serve these two amazing people in this capacity. In the years I've known them both, I've been continually amazed at the depth of love they show for one another, and at the ease at which they share their life together. I'm humbled at having been able to bear witness to love that can exist in this way. Derek and Abby are some of my youngest friends, but also demonstrate a level of respect and love for one another that rivals most mature relationships I've seen. They continually support one another and build each other up in order to grow stronger together. Their love is generous and accepting. It's formidable, yet wielding. It's nurturing and indelible. It's a warmth that surrounds you from the first second you feel it. It's passionate and all-encompassing. That's an inspiration to anyone fortunate enough to experience it. Their love is a house, and that house is a home. And once you are in it, you feel it forever. Marriage is based on a foundation of togetherness and love. A love that is based on a deep knowledge of another person. A relationship, a marriage, however, takes more than that. It takes trust. To know in your hearts you only want the best for each other. It takes dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and to grow, even when it's difficult to do so. It takes faith to go forward without knowing what the future will hold for both of you. Marriage is a mutual enrichment, a balance between two personalities, a mingling of two beings which diminishes neither and instead enhances both. Marriage offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other relationship can equal, a journey that is promised for a lifetime. And within its circle of love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. Abby and Derek, as husband and wife, will be each other's best friend, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and critic. Marriage will deepen and enrich in every facet of your life. Happiness is fuller, commitment is stronger, and even anger is felt more strongly, but passes far more quickly. Marriage encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing love. As you pledge to love and care for each other in marriage, you are creating a spirit unique among yourselves, and it will bind you closer than any spoken or written words. Marriage is a promise made in your hearts, which will take your entire lifetimes to fulfill. Derek and Abby have selected a reading from one of their favorite children's books, The Velveteen Rabbit, which Brian Johnson will now read.
"What is real?" asked the rabbit one day when they were lying side by side near the nursery fender before Nana came to tidy the room. "Does it mean having things that buzz inside you and stick out like a handle?" "Real isn't how you're made," said the skin horse. "It's a thing that happens to you. When a child loves you for a long, long time, not just to play with, but really loves you, then you become real." "Does it hurt?" asked the rabbit. "Sometimes," said the skin horse, for he was always truthful. "When you're real, you don't mind being hurt." "Does it happen all at once, like being wound up?" he asked, "or bit by bit?" "It doesn't happen all at once," said the skin horse. "You become. It takes a long time. That's why it doesn't happen often to people who break easily or have sharp edges, or have to be held carefully. Generally, by the time you're real, most of your hair has been rubbed off, and your eyes drop out, you get loose in the joints and very shabby. But these things don't matter at all, because once you're real, you can't be ugly, except to the people who don't understand." "I suppose you are real," said the rabbit, and then he wished he had not, for he thought the skin horse might be sensitive, but the skin horse only smiled. "The boy's uncle made me real," he said. "That was a great many years ago. But once you're real, you can't become unreal again. It lasts forever."
The happiness we all now feel is a solemn one, as the act of marriage has many consequences and is not entered lightly. We are here to share with Abby and Derek in their joy and love, and to see them off on the path they will walk together. May it be a path of ever deepening, ever broadening love, that they will travel arm in arm throughout their lives. Abby and Derek, this celebration is the outward expression of your sacred and inward union of hearts. It is a union created by your loving purpose and kept by your abiding will. It is in this spirit and for this purpose that you have come here to be joined together. So Derek and Abby, do you, with your family and friends as witnesses, present yourselves willingly and of your own accord to be joined in marriage?
We do.
Will you promise to take care of each other in the joys and sorrows of life, and to share the responsibility for growth and enrichment of your life together?
We do. We will.
Derek and Abby, as you say your vows to one another, look at each other and remember all the things you have been before this week: friends, companions, cat parents, and even teachers. And after these vows, you can say to the world, "This is my husband and this is my wife." Abby and Derek have chosen to write their own vows, which they will now read. Abby.
Peach, you are the sweetest part of my day. Today I ask you to be my truest friend, adventure companion, and my husband. When I'm not near you, I'm missing you. Can't look at you. Even if it's just for an hour, 18 minutes, or 37 seconds. When you're away, it's like half my soul is missing. Oh man. Having you by my side is not only completes me, it inspires me to be the best version of myself. When I think about the ups and downs of life, I find peace knowing that you'll be with me for the journey. I promise to love you for all that you are, with all that I have. To be there for you when times are hard and fight, to fight for your dreams as if they are my own. I realize that we will grow and change in our life together. I promise that I will return to these words that I'm saying here today and try to always live by them. I will try to be my best self for you, for me, and for us. I am proud from this day forward to call you my hero.
I knew I wanted to marry you and told me that love isn't about romantic adventure and wanderlust, but instead, having a partner to adventure with. I promise. I promise never to be complacent or stagnant. I promise to be normal but never typical. I promise to always be me and always be us. I love you with my whole heart.
Derek, Abby, you have declared your desire and your intention to be married. You have provided me with rings in which to exchange. The wedding ring is a physical representation of an emotional, spiritual, and legal commitment that unites two hearts and lives. As you wear these rings, remember the promises you have made to each other today. Derek, please place this ring on Abby's finger and repeat after me. As I place this ring on your finger, I give you all that I am and never hope to be. Abby, please place this ring on Derek's finger and repeat after me. As I place this ring on your finger,
As I place this ring on your finger,
I give you all that I am and never hope to be.
I give you all that I am and all I ever hope to be.
Derek and Abby, I want to end with a reading from the Instructions for Life from New Millennium by His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama, and it reads, "Take into account that great love and great achievements involve great risk, and that a loving atmosphere in your home is the foundation for your life. Be gentle with the earth, be gentle with one another. When disagreements come, remember always to protect the spirit of the union. When you realize you've made a mistake, take immediate steps to correct it. Remember that the best relationship is one in which your love for each other exceeds your need for each other. So love yourselves, love one another, love all that is your life together, and all else will follow." Cool. As you have consented together in this ceremony to live in wedlock and have sealed your vows in the presence of this company and by the giving of rings, it gives me great pleasure to pronounce that you're husband and wife. You can kiss each other. It gives me great pleasure to introduce for the first time as husband and wife, Abby and Derek Winkle.
Escorted by Brad Boco. Bridesmaid Jenna Tish, escorted by Christian Hardy. Bridesmaid Elise Curtis, escorted by Brian Johnson. Escorted by Justin Nicholas Allen. Go ahead and give it up for the bridal party.